All right, you guys, let's bring up your next competing comic. Make some fucking noise for Trace Jenkins!
Hello. It's Valentine's Day. Do we have couples? Yeah? Just don't break up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Breakups are tough. They'll have you doing hard drugs, drinking and driving, buying prostitutes. It's tough dating in the 5th grade, you know. It's I'll tell you, I'll tell you who did the opposite of break up. My great-grandparents. They didn't just get married, they had 14 kids. Woo! Holy shit, that's the best reaction I got so far. Woo! God damn, that's too many. That's like 9 too many. Yeah, I'm just surprised that they weren't just falling out, you know, at the grocery store or at the bank or something. Like, would you like me to deposit that for you, miss? No, I gotta redeposit it back up in here. Oh, it's not ready yet. It's not ripe like this grapefruit, you know? God, that's so fucked up. I'm surprised she had any strength left in her vagina. It's god-awful. They met, my grandfather and grandmother met at a baseball field because my grandfather grew up in an orphanage and there was a baseball field nearby and my grandmother with all those siblings had her own fucking team, you know, playing against the orphans like, come on, you know, parents, sons of bitches, we'll take you on, come on. Yeah. I'm surprised that the oldest by number 8, the oldest wasn't like, you know, hey, what are you doing in there? Knock it off, what are you doing in there? You ever hear of foreplay? Let's make it the only play, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's make it the only play. I read a Tinder profile once. That said, let's make mouth babies. I saw the profile picture. It's not worth it, you know. It's not worth it. Even if I just had her head, if I had the person's head, and she were still alive, I still wouldn't. I'd probably ship it back to Tinder, you know. Yeah. So mouth babies. Yeah, I think it's very romantic the way that my grandfather and grandmother met because they did meet at that baseball field. It's like, hey, you don't have a family, why don't you come be a part of ours? You know, and I think it's really sweet. And he could easily have been like, don't you have your hands full? She's like, we got plenty of hands. We got like 28 hands. Why don't you just come on? You know, like 28 hands. Grandmother and grandfather, they went for the Grand Slam. They only had 4 kids. Yeah. Does anyone have a dog? Anyone have dogs up in here? Yeah. I toss a treat down to my dog, it bounces out of reach. I toss the treat down, it bounces out of his reach, and he just looks back up at me like, you could just toss me another one, you know? So, to him, the treats are infinite. There is no limit to the treats. And he's a husky, and I don't want to put anything past him, because he's one of the smartest dogs. Like, I didn't invent huskies, so I'm not bragging. It's just like, if I toss him down another treat, he might just be like, yeah, that's right, you son of a bitch. I got 2 treats now, motherfucker. Folks, happy Valentine's Day. I'm Trace Jenkins.